First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Everybody's
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return.
Everything is fine. We're good. We're good.
24-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing is Milton. Under pressure, they got him again. Christian Harris. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Well, someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long. Here's Milton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Levis sets up to throw here. Finds his receiver, Watson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Now a 2nd and 2. They go play action. Here's Levis. He gets this out along the Gibbs. And he is out of bounds.
Late hit.
He's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. Diamond.
Okay.
Levis to throw it. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
They'll run with Gibbs. They'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Shot at you,
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Levis completes this out wide. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ooh, I want to try this. I feel like it's going to be there.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Nope.
3rd and goal. Here's Levis. To the end zone.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
24-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talked to.
You better have Tank on. Otherwise, I'm severely confused.
The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Milton. He'll get this off DTN.
There's no reason you were that. Wait, no, I had him guarding circle. Okay, my fault.
Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's Milton now to throw.
Oh, man, that's a terrible pass. I shouldn't have went for the ball. I should have just let the computer rock out. Ooh, that's terrible.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs, They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Falcons at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, ETN.
Shit, Bruno.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Milton. He's going to get that to his
Come on, bro.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough
Okay.
to hold on to that one.
Okay.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
CD now.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. To throw is Milton. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was a primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
Let him throw that, please.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Milton. Looking end zone, but
Great
it's
defense.
incomplete.
They were so close, that close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
19 Tiger.
Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest to run the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get sixes instead of threes.
So we could go.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily.
Fuck off.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Levis. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
Oh no, that shit hurt, brother.
Gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, come on, bro. That's your only assignment.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Levis looking to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so
I ain't like that.
Two remaining here before we get to halftime. Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they want to be aggressive. Try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing.
Bro.
Puts them in that position.
You need that TFL.
2nd down and 8.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. Milton. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
At the 26-yard line.
It'll be a gain of 5. And it's second down.
Ready up. Get it.
Looking to throw. Milton.
Ooh.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work.
That's a for sure two now.
A lot of receivers to run free.
That is a for sure
Another
two.
example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here we go. Stack. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, I can't jump that
He's
high.
got his target. That's complete. It's across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Yeah, drop that underneath.
Bro.
Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He can't keep throwing these incompletes. We got to pick these.
They went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Yeah, I got to jam.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go. Here we go.
ETN up the middle. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 54.
Myers' kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We've got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get free and take some momentum into the locker room.
I'm scared.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
What the hell are you doing over here?
Levis back to throw. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
A gain of 17.
It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
down.
I just know defensively, when you see 3rd and long, you just tell each other, guard the sticks. Don't let them get to the first down line. Anything underneath will make the play. But you have to take care of all responsibilities and know that they swing it out to a back. One-on-one tackles in the open field are critical. And if you miss, sometimes you end up on the wrong side of that first down gain.
Now Levis.
Oh, no.
And it's intercepted. Top by Minka Fitzpatrick. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Falcon defense has it.
What a blessing.
Myers connects on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
He's thrown me 3 picks. But that goes.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here.
Bro, I can't get 1 yard against prevent.
What will be the final act of this first half?
To find my old face. I believe in it, I don't believe in
Jason
love.
Myers set to kick off.
But I got this stuck. No one's
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Play action now. Levis. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Ain't had no time.
Get it back to the 41-yard line.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
To throw, it's Milton. And the Steeler pressure too much.
Yeah, bro. He dropped him in the coverage, and then the rest of his line still was able to get pressure.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter.
Finally! Should have had the first pick.
Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down at 7.
Hey, come on, come on.
Levis. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Here we go. Tonight.
Gibbs straight ahead. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs.
Oh, wow. It's right there, too.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 31, here's second down and 8.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
Levis sets up to throw here. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike 13.
In motion, the tight end. Gibbs will try and pick it up.
See my son and let me ball, yeah.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs
High enough to touch the rim. As a kid, that's the only thing I want to do. I feel like Mikey D.
Joey Sly on for the extra point.
That's a few.
And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13 to 10.
Steelers 10. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You're my favorite topic.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown.
Still went out there.
Could
have picked that.
So they'll get 8 on that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing is Milton. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Here's Milton. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Riggs. Hey, check. Mustang 19. Go.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll take this one down to the 36. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Here we go. 19.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
Ooh.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. Levis to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Dot.
And caught in the end zone.
Henri Belafonte.
A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Sliding on for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 17. Falcons 13.
Gotta be quiet.
Joey Sly set to
Lead it
kick
up there.
off.
Lead it up there.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
I just want to shine. Pussy ass nigga going in on the way. I don't be meeting myself. Oh my God, what a block.
And a good effort on the return there.
I'm gonna go out of there. I'm gonna go out of there. Look at them out of there. Smoke on the artichoke. This what you wanna eat, this what you wanna eat. This in the catapult. I'm gonna flip me a bitch in the
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember,
bro, no.
to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. from the 38 now. Here's a second down and 6.
At the 38-yard line.
Handoff running left is ETN. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, my God.
Inside the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw.
Get to him.
And he'll toss this one incomplete.
I've been playing with it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10.
Come on. Hawk 70, Hawk, let's go.
Now Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Thank you.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
By
DJ Johnson, the one who got there for the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's Williams.
It's a great route. I should have just manned him up.
First down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Milton.
Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me, bro?
In this game, offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away.
We have 1 pick.
Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Milton.
Bro, like, every time we drop a pick, he gets some points. Or he just gets positive.
And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
20. Steelers 17. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Everybody's hurt. Okay.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
22 window.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Number 3.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Ooh.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And they'll get about 3 years.
He was going to pick the hell out of that.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Trust me, I feel it in me. Trust me, I feel it.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Levis.
Oh, man.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like
Okay.
that, they're staring
Okay.
it all down. Well done.
Okay.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And Watson has it right side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Bitch, I ain't good, bitch, I'm crafted. I have this on the weapons. I just got hookers and poppers.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. Stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
Travis Etienne's able to break 6 tackles.
Nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure
Playing favorites, Madden. I promise you are. Wait. Hey.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Levis looking to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
14 yards on the play. And the Steelers
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Hand off now to Gibbs.
Oh, my God.
Nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Levis.
Catch the fucking ball. Thank you.
What's up with the tight end Bowers? And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Levis. And it's a short one here.
God, unagile ass.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
At the 30-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Levis, he'll look to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They took a big shot there for the end zone.
Not mad at it. I just wanted to scare him a little bit.
But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. Levis to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
Oh, man.
First of their 3 timeouts. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50
I can't get the 3 broken
game.
tackles like my guy ETN, I guess.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
49, Mike 49.
Levis. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
I should have waited.
And this long drive is going to
Probably rush that one.
yielding nothing.
He showed blitz, and he actually went with one. I should have just probably audibled a little.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Cowboy 80.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the
Yep.
ball. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
They'll run with ETN.
GG's.
This is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Going for it, here's ETN. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
He got a lot.
We all just got a heck of a